Hey everyone, Courtney here with Southern Owls, and today we're going to be making a pancake wreath. It's going to be bee themed. It's going to be so stinking cute. So tune in and grab your 14-inch wireframe from the Dollar Tree. We're going to need 12 pipe cleaners. I'm using 2 different rolls of 10-inch deco mesh, 4 different kinds of ribbon, and a cute as a bee sign. So if you're new here, welcome in. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to stay a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our Dollar Tree form, and we are going to start adding in these pipe cleaners. So there are 6 brackets on this form, and what we're going to do is we're going to use those brackets and start adding in our pipe cleaners. I'm doing every other color, so that just kind of color coordinates our mesh as we put it on. So we're going black and yellow all the way around. We're using those brackets that are on the work form and just going all the way around. So all 6 are now tied into that inner ring. So now we're going to go in between the brackets right here, and we're going to start putting all of the leftover pipe cleaners right there, and we're still going to stick with that every other color. So I'm going to start with black, and it's going to be right in between the brackets, and then we're going to go with yellow, and then we're just going to keep on going, and it's going to be 6 of those. So you're going to need 12 pipe cleaners total for this project. And we're just alternating that pipe cleaner color because that is the color of mesh we're using. So it all will color coordinate. So here we go. We have 6 in the inner and then 6 in the outer. The inner rings are on the brackets, and then the outer rings are in between the brackets. So now we're going to grab our 10-inch deco mesh, and I'm using black and yellow. We're going to roll this out on itself. Let me put something heavy so it doesn't keep on rolling back on me. There we go. And we're going to grab our rotary blade, and we're going to cut these at 30 inches. Okay? And since we have 12 pipe cleaners, we need 12 pieces. So that means if we were layering them like this and cutting them together, that means you need 6 cuts. So we need 4 more. How's everyone doing today? I hope you all had a wonderful day. I'm excited because I'm getting ready for my private class. I'm hosting, I got asked to host a private class for a birthday party this weekend. So I'm going out to Fredericksburg, Texas, and I'm hosting a class. There's going to be 13 ladies, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be so fun. This wreath is actually for the class. I wanted to make one so I can show the ladies, like, this is what the wreath should look like as you're making it. So they have a little bit of a reference. Oh my goodness. Well, that mesh just doesn't want to cut. Okay, one more. I think the yellow is going to be, yep, just enough. Perfect. Wanted to measure that out before we got too far into it. Okay, so 2 10-inch mesh, right? And they're all cut at 30 inches. And you're going to need 12 pieces total. And we're alternating colors. Okay, so now we're going to grab that work form back, and we are going to start laying in our mesh. I'm going to roll up my sleeves so the mesh doesn't stick to me, because we know how mesh can be. It doesn't matter what color you start with. I'm going to lay this out on the table. And I am doing a really gorgeous big ruffle. Really gorgeous ruffle, because we want to make sure that we get good coverage for this pancake wreath. And then we're going to start on the outer edge. And we're going to put that ruffle right in and give it a few twists, and then I like to kind of fluff it all out and spread that ruffle just like that. So cute. And now we're going to do black. So a ruffle, I always like my mesh to roll like a scroll, right? And I like it to be upside down. And I'm going to flip over a couple inches, pinch the middle, and then walk my fingers all the way to the other side, maintaining it in the middle. So now we're going to keep on staying on that outer edge. Okay, and we're going to put down that next layer. Oh, that looks so pretty. I like that. Okay, and we're just going to keep on going with that same pattern all the way around. And then when we're all done with the outer edge, we're going to stop. We're not going to completely do all the mesh yet. So flip that over. Same thing. Find the middle. Walk your fingers over to the other side and then lay that mesh down right into those pipe cleaners and give them a few good twists. Same thing, I like to flip it upside down, roll in on itself just an inch or two, pinch, walk your fingers over to the other side, and then lay that right down into the next outer pipe cleaner. Making sure I was on camera over there. Okay. And then we're just going to keep on keeping on. So we got two more. Flip it. Walk, walk, walk. Oh, I skipped the yellow. It's okay. We got a black one available right here. Put that right down in there. And then give it a few good twists. And then last piece. Same thing. Flip that underneath. Walk your fingers over to the other side. And then lay that right down into that last outer pipe cleaner. Okay, so I'm just pulling the inside pipe cleaners out of the way a little bit. Okay, whoop, whoop. Okay, so that's what we're looking like. Just the outer edge. So we're going to stop here, and now we're going to move on to ribbon. I think I kind of broke a nail. Oh, maybe I just chipped it. Okay, squirrel. Okay, so I have already pre-cut my ribbon. These are 12-inch ribbon tails that we are using today. I am using 1B. This is a 1.5-inch B ribbon. I need 6 of these. And then I did yellow and black polka dots. That's so cute. 6 of those. So these are both 1.5-inch. And then you're going to need 2 2.5-inch. So I went with the black and yellow stripe. And then the polka dots to tie in that other 1.5-inch. So we have 2 2.5 inches and 2 1.5 inches. Super, super cute. Okay, so now we're going to pair these together and start laying them down onto the wreath. So I think I like this color combo. I don't know. Let's play around. This or like that. Ooh, which one do we like best? We want to keep the polka dots together and the stripes together, or do we break them up? I kind of think I like it like this. Okay, so let's break them up. Designer's choice. And what we're going to do is lay that on top of each other. So you're going to put the 2.5-inch down and then the 1.5-inch. You're going to find that middle. So you can either fold it in half like this to find that middle. I just eyeball it, pinch it, and then I'm going to put this one on the black. And you are going to set that right down into the pipe cleaner in a V and give those pipe cleaners a few good twists and then just kind of smooth out that rhythm, just like that. And we're going to keep on going all the way around. So we're going to hold off on the deco mesh until we layer in all of this ribbon. So same thing, just take that 2.5 inch, layer on top of a 1.5 inch, find that middle, lay it right down, and give it a few good twists. And we're just going to keep on going around, alternating that ribbon, finding that middle, and then laying it right down into that pipe cleaner. Ooh. Same thing. Find that middle, lay it down, swoop those pipe cleaners around. Oh, goodness. This is why you don't craft this late at night. I'll get it. Don't y'all worry. All right, find that middle and put it down. Give it a few little twists. Smooth out those tails a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect right now because we are going to add in another layer, so don't spend too much time fluffing it all because we will do that all at the end. Okay, laying down those next set of tails. Just like that. So now we have one layer of mesh and then the tails going around. So now we're going to put the next layer of mesh in the inside. So we're just going to keep on following with the pattern. If you want to pull out these, that kind of helps me. I pull out the pipe cleaners. Now they're kind of right in the middle, so I can find them easily. There we go. And now we're going to layer in that mesh again. So using that same technique with the ruffles, lay that mesh over on itself just a little bit, find the middle, walk your fingers to the other side, and then lay that mesh right into that next pipe cleaner. Give it a twist, and I always like to kind of fluff it out just a little bit, making sure it all covers your work form really well because you don't want any gaps in your work form. Or you don't want to be able to see your work form. That's what I should say. You don't want to be able to see the work form. You want to have really good coverage. All right, and we're just going to keep on going with that same thing. Ruffle it in. And just pull that mesh together. So it makes a good full circle. There we go. That's what we're looking like now. So we're just layering those next mesh pieces right on top. And I'm just pinching all of the mesh together to complete a circle so you don't see the work form. The cool thing about a pancake wreath is they're super thin, so they fit inside of a storm door. So if you have a storm door, or if your client does, these are a really good wreath to offer for their door. All right, just joining all that mesh together, making a circle so there's no gaps. And we're going to keep on going. We got a couple more pieces. Using that same ruffle method, making sure we're staying in the middle. Giving it a little twisty twist. And then I'm just making it a complete circle, right? So we're covering up any of that wire form that is on our wreath form. Oh, this is turning out so cute already, and we don't even have the next layer of ribbons on it. Or a sign. It looks so fluffy. All right, next layer. I'm just gonna throw that right down in there. Right into those pipe cleaners. Give it a few good twists. And close that circle. And then one more. As I'm stringing along all my ribbon. All right. And put it right down into that pipe cleaner and then just fluff it and circle it around. So now we're going to go around and do the next layer of ribbons. And we're going to kind of fluff out those ribbons underneath as well. You can also, I guess we should have cut off those pipe cleaners too, but we'll do that all at the end. We can cut them all off at the end. Okay, so let's get to it. Next layer, doing that 2.5 inch and the 1.5 inch, and we're just going to throw that right down onto those pipe cleaners and give it a few good twists, and then V out that ribbon. Next layer, 2.5 inch and 1.5 inch, lay them right on top of each other, find the middle, put them into that pipe cleaner while making a V. I'm just going to keep on going. Oh, that's the one I just did. There we go. Alternating that pattern, putting them in as a V. We got one more section left. And there we go. Look how cute that is. All right, so we got our base going. So, so cute. Let's go around and cut all of these pipe cleaners off. Oh, here's my good ones. They were blending in. I was like, where's my good ones? All right, so we're done with all the pipe cleaners. So I'm just going to cut those off and get them out of the way. Push them down into the wreath. I'm going to kind of fluff out all of my tails too. I always kind of like arch them just a little bit. Gives them a little fluff, little arch. They look really cute. Tucking in those pipe cleaners. I cut as close as I can, but you know, you can't cut too close or else they're going to start unraveling, and you don't want that. These nippers, ooh, just poked myself. These nippers are from Home Depot. I love them. Super sharp. They are so good for cutting pipe cleaners, and I use them for my florals as well. Does anyone else have like the worst cuticles ever from crafting? Mine are so dry all the time. I'm like, oh, great. Great. Okay. One. Oh my goodness. These pipe cleaners are out for vengeance over here. Okay, we got one more set. Okay, so now all those pipe cleaners are cut off and all the tails are looking cute. Throw that over here in the trash. So now we're going to put on our super cute as a bee sign. I had already stapled the pipe cleaners on and I put a little bit of hot glue just to reinforce it. But how cute is this sign? I love it. So I am going to I'm going to put it a little high up, or do I want it in the middle? Nope, I'm going to put it a little high off. Just a smidge up. And we're going to thread this right through that mesh. You always want to make sure when you're attaching signs and bows that you go through the mesh because you want that sign to set on top of your mesh and not sink into it. I always like to do the top one first, and then we're going to come in on the sides. And I am just threading through the pipe cleaner, and then I'm making sure that I'm attaching the pipe cleaners to the work form, right? It's got to go all the way through, which can be a little hard. Just work your way through. Oh, I lost the end. I always joke and say this is the hardest part. This is the hardest part, is threading those pipe cleaners whoop, through the mesh. Or when the mesh attach your hoodie. Throw that thing over there. Okay. Gotta make sure it's centered. Okay, there we go. Same thing, just thread this right through this mesh. Fast forward this part. There we go. And then secure it. Oh my goodness, look at that sign. So cute. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of fluff everything out just a little bit since I kind of hit it with the sign. So the reason why I wanted this to be a little high up is because we're gonna put just a simple bow right here. I did make this off camera, but it's just a 2-loop, 2.5 inch, and then I did a center loop right there. So we're gonna add this right in, right underneath the sign, piercing through that mesh, making sure that you're still hitting the work form though, right? Now, if you use a sign, like a circle sign, or a complete square that takes up the middle a little bit more, you don't really have to worry about adding anything else. But this super cute bow just jazzes it up a little bit as well. That's cute. Oh my gosh, look how fun that wreath is. So here it is from the side. You can see how thin that is, so it would totally fit into your storm door. Here's what the back looks like. Now we do need to clean up some of these pipe cleaners. I probably should have done that before the bow, but here we are. You know me. Here we are. It's okay. We can always fluff that bow right back up. So we are just cutting off this, cleaning up the back. So these do not scratch our door or our client's door if you're making this for a friend. Okay. Just fluff that right back up. And then I always use some wire. Once again, I got this from Home Depot. Just some, I think it's 16-inch gauge, 16-inch, it's 16 gauge wire. It comes in a big old spool. Spool. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And then I just make a little hook back here, little hanger, just like that. So now you can hang up on your door. Oh my gosh, this turned out so cute. Let me know what you think about a pancake wreath, if you ever made one before, or if you're willing to try one now. Let me know how yours turns out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye, everyone.